And welcome back to Biz Asia America. One of the world's biggest companies, Apple, has just released its fourth quarter earnings. It's reported flat profits and record revenues that still fell short of market expectations. The stock is down about 10% in after-hours trading. Mark New joins us live from Silicon Valley with all the details. Mark.
In Q1, Apple sold nearly 48 million iPhones and close to 23 million iPads, a record revenue of nearly $54.5 billion. Those are all-time highs, and those numbers came in all-time highs and also right within estimates. But when you're Apple, just being good isn't necessarily good enough. As a result, Apple shares have dropped because of declining gross margins, and in after-hours trading more than 10%. Apple has been taking a beating on the stock market, and with Samsung and its Galaxy S3 surpassing the iPhone now, all the talk about is whether Apple could ever continue to be the same old Apple. In the city of Palo Alto, one of Apple's latest stores displays a sleek and modern glass design. But outside, the competition grows fiercer, with many mobile customers wondering if Apple has simply lost its edge.
I'm not a big fan of Apple.
The Samsung S3 is the one my daughter wants to use. It has better picture, it has a better video, it feels better.
I think Apple's lead is getting a little bit shorter, and I think Apple needs to do something very strong on the software end again, because the biggest thing pushing Apple for the longest time was this premium product and the app experience to go with it.
Hollister believes Apple is still a cycle ahead of the competition with its mobile devices in regard to product design and especially apps optimized for both phones and tablets. But in recent days, analysts have set off alarm bells, with many alleging Apple is in trouble because orders for iPhone displays from suppliers have been cut dramatically for the next quarter.
The cuts in the orders seem to be more seasonal to me than any indication of a complete demise of Apple.
But Jack and Wall says Apple's pride and joy, the Retina screen, has been surpassed by a number of new players, especially Chinese handset makers like ZTE and Huawei. Apple's iPhone 5 sports a 4-inch 330 pixel per inch Retina screen, while Huawei's Ascend D2 and ZTE's Grand S boast 5-inch screens with at least 440 ppi. Jack and Wall believes an iPhone 5S or iPhone 6 will come around June, possibly with a bigger screen and a faster chip. But there might be more.
The need from the regions outside of the US may be a need for a lower priced phone. And so some of the components could be changed to meet that requirement. And that could be that we'll have a very high spec iPhone as well as maybe a lower priced phone.
Jack and Wall also expects the iPad mini to get updated soon too, with a high resolution Retina display. Now, Apple CEO Tim Cook said even if someone did know one true thing about Apple's component supply, they wouldn't know what Apple would or would not do, build based upon that information. Tim Cook obviously hinting that they may have a few more surprises up their sleeve. Michelle.
Thanks very much, Mark New. And Apple's shares have fallen almost 30% since September. Another tech company reports tomorrow. That's Microsoft. Phil, we'll keep you posted on all that. It's back to you.